Compound interest explained with real numbers. What if I told you that a 25-year-old who invests $200 a month and then completely stops at age 35, ends up with more money at retirement than someone who starts at 35 and invests $200 every single month until they're 65? Same amount of monthly investment, wildly different results. That's not a trick or a gimmick, that's compound interest doing exactly what it was designed to do. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why with real numbers. Hey everyone, welcome back, or if you're new here, I talk about building real wealth on a real income. No fluff, no hype, just practical money concepts explained simply. If that sounds like your thing, hit subscribe. Alright, let's talk about the most powerful force in personal finance. Let's start from scratch. Most of us learned about simple interest in school. You invest $1,000, you earn 10% per year, you get $100 every year. Clean, simple, predictable. Compound interest is different. Instead of earning interest only on your original money, you start earning interest on your interest too. Here's a basic example. You invest $1,000 at 10% annual return. Year 1, you earn $100. Balance equals $1,100. Year 2, you earn 10% on $1,100. That's $110. Balance equals $1,210. Year 3, you earn 10% on $1,210. That's $121. Balance equals $1,331. Notice what's happening. You're earning more dollars each year even though the percentage stays the same. That's because your base keeps growing. You're earning returns on your returns. That's the whole game. Now that sounds like a small difference in year 1 or 2. But stretch it out over 10, 20, 30 years and it becomes something almost unbelievable. Let's run some actual numbers because this is where it gets real. Example 1, the single lump sum. You invest $10,000 today and never touch it. Average annual return of 8%, which is a reasonable long-term average for a diversified index fund portfolio. After 10 years, $21,589. After 20 years, $46,610. After 30 years, $100,627. After 40 years, $217,245. You put in $10,000 once. 40 years later it's worth over $217,000. You didn't add a single dollar. That's compound interest in its purest form. Example 2, monthly contributions. Now let's say instead you invest $200 every month starting at age 25, earning 8% annually. By age 35. By age 45, $117,000. By age 55, $298,000. By age 65, $702,000. You contributed $200 a month for 40 years. That's $96,000 of your own money. The rest, over $600,000, is pure compound growth. You didn't earn that from working. The math earned it for you. Example 3, the early starter versus the late starter. Now here's the example from the hook that blows people's minds. Person A starts at 25, invests $200 a month for just 10 years, then stops completely at 35. Total contributed, $24,000. Person B starts at 35, invests $200 a month every single month until age 65. Total contributed, $72,000. At age 65, assuming 8% annual return. Person A, $642,000. Person B, $298,000. Person A invested 1/3 of the money and ended up with more than double. The only difference? Time. Person A gave their money an extra decade to compound. Those 10 early years are worth more than 30 later years. That's how powerful starting early is. Here's a simple mental math trick that will change how you think about investing forever. It's called the Rule of 72. To find out how long it takes your money to double, just divide 72 by your annual return rate. At 6% return, right arrow 72 divided by 6 equals 12 years to double. At 8% return right arrow 72 divided by 8 equals 9 years to double. At 10% return right arrow 72 divided by 10 equals 7.2 years to double. So if you invest $50,000 today at an 8% return, in 9 years you have $100,000. Wait another 9 years, $200,000. Another 9, $400,000. Another 9, $800,000. Same money, just time doing the heavy lifting. That's why investors obsess over return rates and time horizons, because the difference between 6% and 8% compounded over 30 years isn't small, it's life-changing. Now let's talk about what works against you, because compound interest is a double-edged sword. Enemy 1: fees. Investment fees compound too, just in the wrong direction. A 2% annual fee on your portfolio sounds tiny. But on a $300,000 portfolio, that fee costs you $6,000 a year, money that's no longer compounding for you. Over 20 or 30 years, high fees can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost growth. This is why low-cost index funds matter so much. A fee of 0.2% versus 2% is not a small difference over time. Enemy 2: withdrawing early. Every time you pull money out of an investment account early, you're not just losing that amount, you're losing everything that money would have compounded into. That $10,000 withdrawal at age 35 isn't really $10,000. At 8% return over 30 years, it was actually worth over $100,000. Think about that before you cash out. Enemy 3: waiting to start. We already showed this with the numbers. Every year you delay costs you compounding years that you simply can never get back. A 22-year-old and a 32-year-old investing the same amount every month will have dramatically different outcomes at 65, not because one is smarter or earns more, but purely because of time. Starting imperfectly today beats waiting to start perfectly tomorrow. Okay, so what do you actually do with this information? Step 1: start now, even if it's $50 a month. Seriously, the amount matters less than the start date. Open an account today. Step 2: automate it. Set up an automatic transfer on payday so it happens without you thinking about it. Pay yourself first before the money has a chance to disappear. Step 3: keep fees low. Invest in simple low-cost index funds or ETFs. You don't need to pick stocks. You don't need to be smart about the market. You just need to stay in it and keep fees low. Step 4: leave it alone. The biggest threat to compound interest is you. Don't check it every day. Don't panic sell when the market dips. The market has always recovered. Your only job is to stay invested and let time do the work. Step 5: increase contributions as your income grows. Every time you get a raise, increase your monthly investment. Even going from $200 to $300 a month makes an enormous difference over 30 years. Here's the truth about compound interest: it's not exciting in the short term. Month to month it looks slow, but zoom out 20 or 30 years and it looks like magic. The people who build serious wealth aren't necessarily the ones who earn the most. They're the ones who started early, stayed consistent, kept fees low, and let time do the heavy lifting. If this video clicked for you, drop a like. It genuinely helps more people find this content. And comment below, tell me how old you were when you made your first investment, or if you're just starting out right now. I read every comment. I'll see you in the next one.